It's a big ass salmon over there, Splash.
So what happened was, what's going on, you guys? It's an FM back with another video, another vlog, and as you can see, it's just me and Dan's in a car right now. We actually woke up at 5 in the morning. We never woke up super early just to go fishing. It's a holiday. Today's Labor Day, so Dante's off, so he's gonna be okay. If he gets too tired, he can go back home and go to sleep later, but I have to go to work at 10, so I'm probably going to be the one that's hurting. A lot of people wake up super early, probably sooner than we did, at like 3, and be already fishing at 4. Yeah, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people because it's a holiday, so I'm sure a lot of these fishermen are out there already at it and probably already done caught like 10 salmon. So this is a bucket list thing. Like before we moved to Washington State, I said we have to catch salmon before we leave here, or just generally, because you can't just come to Washington and not go fishing. So this is our 3rd year. It sounds really long, but it was just a seasonal thing. So the first year when we moved here, we were fishing.
Our 3rd year didn't start yet.
Well, it's our 3rd season here though. Our 3rd fall, 3rd winter.
Yeah.
It sounds long, but we haven't, it's not like we've been fishing every single day. Last year was the most that we've ever been fishing, but we didn't catch anything. So hopefully we are going to catch one today.
We didn't catch one fish. That's because we're doing it wrong.
Yeah. So we're going to try and do it right today. A lot of people that have watched the last fishing video, which was last year actually, I believe, gave us a few good tips, and then some of the local fishermen here, and we're trying to apply that. We also watched some videos, so hopefully it works. But yeah, I guess this is mine and Dante's date, not the typical date. Before we go, we have to go and renew our fishing license because that also expired. So we're pulling up at Walmart now, renew our fishing license, and hopefully within the next 20 minutes we're gonna be down there at the river to go fishing. So let's go. All right, you guys, so we just got our fishing license renewed at Walmart. It took a little bit longer than we hoped, so we're about 30 minutes behind into going fishing. The reason why it took longer is because we got to Walmart so early, and the person that's running the area where you get your fishing license, fishing poles, weapons, all of that good stuff, wasn't there yet. But luckily one of the other workers at Walmart was able to help us, so we got that done. Just a little bummed that we are starting fishing 30 minutes later because I have to work, so that cuts our fishing time a little bit short, but it's okay because I hope that we're going to catch something. If we don't, we know we can come back later, even though I might be tired, but I hope that we are going to catch something this time, doing it the right way, or maybe not 100% right, but you know, better than the last 2 years. So hopefully we'll get something. As you can see, it's not really dark, but we're driving through the forest. We're actually pulling up to our favorite fishing spot, and it's a bumpy ride, so I'm going to cut the video short, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Ooh.
They drove through that.
I guess they did drive through here. As long as we don't get stuck, because that's the last thing we need.
Should I park
You shouldn't.
Right there?
Yeah, I guess we're right next to this car.
I gotta back up.
Yeah, the people are already here, the people that know what they're doing. And then here we come. We have to find a little bit of like a remote area, so nobody is like watching us and see that we don't really know what we're doing, you know. All right, so we just found our parking spot. We're actually right here, so we're going to be pulling out our stuff out of the trunk and we're ready to go. All right, we got our coffee in here. Bought a few more things from Walmart. Got our ice chest just in case we catch something. some lawn chairs, but we might not need it because we could just sit on the back of this. And Dante's already doing his thing. Got a few people here. And we need to catch something.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide
Just found this. Look.
they settle down beneath my feet.
Finding treasure. Not catching
I've
fish,
got
but
it
finding.
right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now always in your hand.
Alright, so I need to put more weight on my pole because the current of the river is pretty strong. And I don't have enough weight on here.
When I was young, I thought control would lead me to an ending road, and heavy metal seemed to be the only thing that was for me. And I saw the angels coming down, and they sang a song and sang it loud. And I still remember parts of it, and the yellow glorious will it. Won't you be my guide and let me follow? Can I hold your hand for all time's sake? And all this time you waited for me.
Alright, you guys, this is take 2. As you can see, Dante's over here got changed. I went to work, came back, and now we're going to try this again. We got Tiana over here. She's helping. She got her own fishing pole. We'll see how that goes. I'm probably gonna have to help her like every 2 minutes, but I got mine still set up from earlier, so I'm about to give this a shot. Let's go. right, you guys, we're back at the house as you can see, but it's actually a whole nother day because you actually saw 2 days worth of fishing in the video. The first day was on Labor Day when me and Danza went out there early in the morning, and the second day was on the same day when I got off work and we took Tiana with us. And unfortunately we didn't catch anything, or you guys would have seen that in the video. We were only out there for about 3 hours, so it really wasn't too much time, or maybe wasn't enough time. But I was so determined, and I was 100% sure that I was going to catch a salmon the next day because I was off work. So I went back out there, used the day off as my me time to go fishing. And I was out there doing my thing, and I gave myself about 3 hours because I was on a time crunch because I had an appointment that day. But I ended up having to cut that time in almost half, and I ended up only being out there for about 1 hour and 45 minutes because I had something happen to me. So what happened was everything was going well. I enjoyed the weather. It was beautiful, nice views. I saw the fishes jump. So there's definitely some activity out there. But I ended up changing the weight on my line because it kept getting carried out with the current. So I changed it from a 1 ounce to a 3 ounce, which I knew it wasn't going to be enough because the current was kind of strong out there. But changed it out, threw my line back out there, and in that moment, my line just completely snapped in half. It made a super loud sound. It sounded like as if a branch is falling off of the tree, or as if my fishing pole broke in half. Got the attention from the guy that was on my right and the one that was on my left. And I'm just like, I don't know what happened, but my line broke because I guess the weight was too heavy, and it just kind of snapped in half, made that super loud sound, which also tells me that that shouldn't have happened, and I don't remember what type of line I have on the pole. I'm pretty sure that it's not a 25-pound line because that should not have happened just from a 3 ounce weight, which probably wasn't enough anyways. But what I need to do is go to the store, get a real line, probably a braided line. I know I don't have the right pole, so you guys don't judge me on that, but I'm trying to make it work with what I got. So I'm gonna go out there, get a braided line, probably about 25 pounds, maybe even more. The more, the better, just so I feel a little bit safer, and get a few different weights. So if you guys have a recommendation, comment down below. Let me know what kind of weights you're using at the Nisqually River at the 2 areas that I was fishing, because the current seems kind of strong and it always carried out my line, and that's not really what I want. I want my line to stay put, and I want the hook to just kind of dangle, and hopefully I will catch a salmon that way. So I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying here because I'm very determined, and I know this season I'm going to catch a salmon, okay? But anyway, so this is pretty much going to be the end of the video. We are going back out there this weekend, probably on Saturday and Sunday, very early in the morning. I know some of you guys recommended Riverbend Campground, so we're probably gonna check that out because we've actually never been to that area. Comment down below if you have any recommendations. I know that we don't have 100% the proper equipment, but we're gonna make it work. And thank you guys for commenting, or any of those fishermen that be out there trying to do the same thing that we're doing. They gave us some great tips. We're trying to apply that, but I'm going to end this video right here because I'm actually getting ready for another video. So with that being said, I see you guys in our next video. We out.